Iceland, in the middle of the North Atlantic, had a wartime population of only 120,000. It was a neutral country during World War II, though had strong ties with Denmark, and they shared a king. Denmark was invaded by Germany in April of 1940, but it would be the British who invaded Iceland only 1 month later. Iceland was strategically important at every stage of the war. Iceland is positioned just north of vital sea lanes from North America to Great Britain. Its ports could either aid Allied or Axis navies and accommodate aircraft either hunting U-boats or Allied merchant vessels. Its position would later also aid in ferrying aircraft from North America to Great Britain. At first, Britain attempted to coerce and even pay Iceland to join the Allies, but Iceland chose neutrality, even after Denmark was invaded, a nation they shared a union with. Britain feared Iceland might also be invaded by Germany, and there were draft plans for this, known as Operation Icarus, but this plan was scrapped, Germany knowing that any forces landing in Iceland would be isolated against a British counter-invasion. Britain feared not only a German invasion, but German influence from Germans living in Iceland. Knowing the tactical significance of the island, Britain invaded May 10, 1940. The invasion was codenamed Operation Fork. It was hurried and poorly executed, with no element of surprise. Luckily for the British, the invasion saw no real resistance. Iceland did organize their police in a show of strength, but ultimately they were used to manage the local crowd, while some 700-plus British Marines disembarked. The British were eventually replaced by 3 Canadian battalions, and then over 4,000 Americans. The Americans were granted permission to replace the Canadians and British forces by the Icelandic government, which functioned as uninhibited as possible during the occupation. Iceland's importance grew with America's entry into World War II. It was a key base for hunting U-boats, and wireless direction-finding stations were built on the coast to detect U-boat transmissions. The infrastructure of the island and economy grew significantly during the occupation. As such, some Icelanders would refer to the war as the Blessed War. Iceland cooperated with the occupiers, and the Icelandic Coast Guard was even provided arms by the British government to fight German U-boats. There was, however, significant loss of life from both U-boats and sea mines. 230 Icelanders died during the war, in a nation that often goes years without a single murder. Not every Icelander views the occupation the same. To some, the economic benefits did not outweigh the shock to their culture. At times, foreign male soldiers could make up near to a quarter of the nation's population, naturally disrupting family life on the island. However you view Iceland's occupation during World War II, it would change the nation forever, and become home to American soldiers again in 1951, after it became one of the founding members of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Today, Iceland remains a member of NATO, but as of 2006, American forces are no longer permanently stationed on the island. Alright, I'm Johnny. Thanks for watching this brief on Iceland during World War II. If you want to support the channel, please like and subscribe. And even better, share some polite opinions or info on Iceland in the comments section, and we'll see you next time.